trouble with OBS software. Sorry about that, but finally. Oh Jesus! I just dropped the mouse into cat food. Oh, I got cat food all over my mouse. This stuff will probably make it so I can't hear me. So I'm gonna have to turn it off, even though it's Christmas and I love listening to Christmas music because it's Christmas. All right, that's off. It says excellent connection, but it's me like. Okay, my stream is healthy. It looks like it's pausing a lot. I'm just gonna have to get something else. I'm not having a good time with OBS. I've had a great time with OBS, you know, generally speaking. But it's kind of just giving me pain sometimes, and that's unfortunate. Maybe I'll do like Streamlabs. If anybody has any ideas or suggestions, let me know. But it shouldn't take me a half hour to. Why is my stream status poor? Well, I'm doing my best. I don't know why this is happening like this. You know, it's like you get something and it works, and then it stops. Disconnecting. Maybe that'll help with the internet. Maybe not. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, sounds like you can hear me. I don't have to put this up then. Successfully connected. Stream settings. Nope, they're not going to let me click on anything. Open widget. Nope, I don't get it. Do this full screen and let's get going. Tacos need to get made. Because we need to eat tacos. Because let's face it, it's Thursday. The only other day of the week starts with a T, even though it's a th sound. But it still warrants tacos. Taco Thursday. You know what? Tacos every day. How about that? So we have leftover steak from a really nice restaurant last night. We're going to do spinach because it was less expensive today. It's on sale instead of the iceberg, or I'm sorry, instead of the romaine. We don't use iceberg because it doesn't have any nutrients in it. So I try to pack everything with as many, think of every meal as a vessel for nutrients. Now I will spend a half hour trying to open this bag. Because I tied a knot and it's too tight. I won now. Check this out. Okay, tomatoes, onion, and Get this out of here. What's this thing doing here? All right. So first things first. It's not the Jenny Light like normal. It is, I feel like stopping the wipers. Usually I use the Jenny Light. Not today. So, this is a Pilsner. It'll be fine. Tastes like beer. Well, the last few winters have been extremely mild here in Rochester, but it's very blustery out right now. Very blustery. A lot of snow and wind blowing. It's very cool. I like it because I'm very excited about sledding. It's not sharp. There. I'm wearing this hat for Christmas because it's Christmas time. Ish. We only get this season for. It used to be like a month. Now it seems like Christmas sales in October. Pre Black Friday deals. Cyber Monday. I think when the robots take over, I think Cyber Monday is going to be like one of their big holidays. Like that's going to be their Christmas. We're just doing the onions and garlic and tomato for pico. Because that's just going to go on top. Let's just throw a bunch of fresh vegetables on top of our food. Doesn't that sound nice? It's like a salad and a tortilla. That's what I was thinking it is. That's a taco right there, you know? Okay. Ooh, that's sharp. Okay. Tomatoes are my favorite food. Very tomato. Oh. Ooh, my eyes. My eyes, guys. Rhymed. How is everybody? You doing all right? You ready for the holidays? This is my usual knife, and I have to sharpen this. Bad. It means my usual knife that you've seen, but I have a really good one somewhere. I just can't find it because I misplaced it. Why is I'm not even chopping you, onion? Why? Get out of here. Out of here. I have a chopper, but I brought it to work and I left it there. I do that a lot of my kitchen things because they don't really have a lot of supplies, or they have the stuff at work, but mine are cooler. So I bring my stuff into the kitchen at the Union. I love like chopper gadget tools because this has taken a long time. Well, not a long time, but it just takes so much attention. And this isn't the sharpest knife. It's a nice knife. It's good quality. Big French knife. Multi-purpose. And the French knife is designed to like rock. See, like the rocking motion. That's where it's on the, see the edge there? You're watching this part right here. Rocking. And rocking. I'm excellent with a knife. May not look like it, but I have been cooking and chopping things for a very, very long time. I've chopped a lot of things. Made a lot of foods. And used a lot of knives. Sharp ones. All 10. That's how you know someone's good with a knife. They use sharp objects and they still have all their fingers. I think that was Aristotle who said that. How come we don't know about like the great chefs of like, we know about the philosophers and the warriors and the government and stuff like that, but there's got to be records of like the great chefs of like Rome and Greece and ancient times. I know Paris is lousy with them. We just rough cut them. We're making pico. We're not like, just chop them up. For me, pico is like the best. I ever go to like a Chipotle or something, I always ask for lots and lots of pico, mostly just because it's flavor, tomatoes, onions, garlic, flavor, and cilantro. However, they didn't have cilantro at the store tonight, so we're going without cilantro. It's still very nice. It's better with cilantro. Sure. Some people can't taste cilantro. It tastes like soap to them. Sorry, my eyes are still. It's like a genetic thing or something. Alright, I'm done with the potatoes. Maybe. There. What am I doing? Something for that. More pico. This will work. Yeah. This is the funny part. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. Actually, that was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I barely spilled anything. That's pretty good for me. I spill a lot. many people, many situations independent of each other completely. Mutually exclusive, I guess is that the term? Have referred to me as Pigpen from Peanuts, Charlie Brown. It is. I'm messy. Like, I don't know, whatever. I remember when I was on Scrubs. I was working on that. Like, I was a locations assistant. I was dirtier by like 9 a.m. than most people got in the entire day. Filthy, head to toe. You know, work hard, get messy hard. Thing, isn't it? Okay, this is just tomatoes, onions, garlic, chopped up. But we are going to add some stuff. Olive oil. We're not going to add any olive oil because we're out of it right now, so that doesn't matter. So we'll use a little bit of, this is just white vinegar. It gives it that like tang. Vinegar is also very good for you. It makes it pop, you know what I'm saying? How do I not have oil again? Oh, you know what? I have other oils. Many oils. I have never cooked with walnut oil, but I have it. So we're going to try that out. This tastes like walnuts. It's probably not going to go great with pico. But as far as oils go, they don't really taste like what they're from, except for like peanut oil that kind of has like a sesame flavor. You know, like olives, you know, unless it's like the really good stuff, it doesn't really taste necessarily like olives. I don't really like olives. They're very salty. To me, there's like a salty flavor. That's all they taste like to me. Yeah, boy. Wrap her off. A lot of people don't know this, but oils like this often come with a free cat toy. You pull that thing off, you chuck this on the floor, or like next to your cat when it's sitting on something, they will knock it on the floor, play with it for hours. Probably, eventually it'll end up under the fridge. But freebie. Let's see if this tastes like anything. Oh jeez, that's a lot. It's very thin. I want to say like it tastes like nuts, but not really. Has a nice light flavor. I like it. I like it. It has a little bit of flavor, but I don't know. It tastes like nuts, but not. You're just gonna have to try it yourself. It doesn't taste like, oh my god, this is walnut oil. It tastes like a little bit nutty, but not in like a specific overpowering way. Okay, so we got some vinegar and some oil in here. Yeah, look pretty. So if it had cilantro, it'd be even prettier. Now to this, we're just going to add a little bit of garlic powder. Even though there's a lot of garlic in it. It's mostly just to like add powder to help it congeal, or not congeal, but make the sauce and the liquid stick to it. We do salt in our hands so we can measure it, so that's about a teaspoon. I don't think too salty. The steak will take care of that. Okay, we're going to use some chili powder, which is essentially just like cayenne pepper, Some garlic powder, chili, something, season, cumin. No cumin's in there. Found the cumin. We'll put some cumin in here individually too. If you have like a lime or a lemon, that also works really good as the acid. If you don't want to use vinegar. Or you can just use vinegar. I wish you could smell this. I know I say that all the time, but I mean it every time too. It smells just lovely. Now, this will be better if you leave it in the fridge overnight. But this isn't that long of a stream. So we are going to throw this in the refrigerator until we're ready for it. The cold is like, it's almost like it gets firmer and almost like a crispy, cool flavor on top of the warm other stuff. I didn't invent that. Hot side hot, cold side cold. DLT. Let's turn this puppy on. Yeah, this is going to be easy. We really don't have to do a lot. We're just chopping up sour cream. Tortillas. Spinach. Pico's in there. Oh. Cheese. We're taking it completely out of this because a lot of time what we do is we just leave that and we try to wrap it up with it, and it doesn't work. You need to store your cheese airtight. Also, I don't know if anybody's come to anybody else's attention, but there is no word for opposite of airtight. There's no opposite. Air loose is not a word. Open air, hardly the same. I don't see my cheese grater and I don't really feel like looking for it, so we're just going to use this peeler. This also will work. Maybe like ribbons. Yummy. And it's still thin enough to melt once it comes in contact with warm stuff. Yeah, so if you don't have a cheese grater, this will work on hard cheeses. Not like real hard cheeses, but it's not going to work on a brie. Maybe if it's frozen. I don't know. I haven't tried it. So, if you can't find your cheese grater, or you just want to try something different, use your vegetable peeler. How many tacos are you making? There, that's fine. Whatever. Leave me alone. So, the steak I ordered last night I ordered a black and blue, but I said black and blue, but not blue in the middle. So black and blue means crispy on the outside, like well done on the outside, and then very rare or raw in the middle. But I didn't want it raw. I wanted it rare. There's a difference. We'll get to that at some point in this stream. Not this stream, but you know, in this series. But it's very flavorful, and I wanted to show you too that you have to examine your. I don't like plastic or rubber on my tongues, and this is why. See that? See that little thing? Can you see this? Is that? If you don't notice that, it's going to end up in your food. And I know we have like plastic and stuff in our bloodstream, in our stomachs, and everything has plastic in it now, but I try to cut down if I know that it's I'm in immediate danger. Like, I'm not going to eat plastic. It's in all the food, but like, I'm not going to eat it specifically for that. So anyway, yeah, that'll end up in your food. You don't want that. So we're going to throw these out. Could we still use it? Yeah, of course. Do we want to do that? No, that's the kind of stuff you gotta throw out. Okay. Now, you can see this is they cook it very good. However, I don't like it when they cut it up when you cook it black and blue, because the steak continues to like cook after it's done cooking, unless you cut it up. So that's why you always want to let your steak rest. So when I do mine black and blue, I'll let it rest for about at least 10 minutes, maybe 20. Just to cook the inside, just a little bit. I still want it red, I still want it raw. So I'm just cooking a little bit on the outside. This is so good. Oh, I wish you could smell this. I'm gonna crisp it up a little bit. I mean a little bit of cooking. Because raw isn't something you can do on a taco. It's a T-bone, delicious cut of meat. But if you do order yours black and blue, or if you're a chef who does black and blue, don't cut the steak up. Just like leave it. Let the person do it. That's like the best part. It's not the best part. Eating it is the best part, but it's really fun. When you get a really nice steak, you get to cut into it from whatever angle you want to. You get to start wherever you want. Start on the side, front, back, top, bottom. You know, don't cut up the steak. Don't serve it cut up. Let the person do it. Unless you're like hosting I mean, in terms of a restaurant, okay? It's really fun. It's very important. Now we don't have to really season this much at all because it's really good from last night. But we are going to put a little bit of chili powder on there, just so there's like hints. It has a nice crispy crust on the outside. So they did the outside perfect. It was awesome. My only complaint is they cut it up. You know, if I'm going to eat a steak over, you know, I'm not choking this down, so we're going to spend some time eating it. If it's open and already cut, then the inside is going to get, it's all going to get cold. However, if you keep it uncut, it'll still be warm. Get this out of here. And that guy. Put the cheese away. put it in this simple to-go container. Save. Multi-purposeful. Okay, so this is still going to be quite red in the middle. Not quite red, but it's going to be medium well. Medium well. It's still tender. You squeeze it and it has that movement. Okay, well I turn the heat off on that. Here's the cheese. That's butter. That's from the steak last night. Okay, so that's another pet peeve of mine. A lot of people call things gourmet and they put massive amounts of butter on it, and that's not gourmet. That's massive amounts of butter. If you throw reckless amounts of butter at anything, it's going to taste great. So it's cheating. I think the quality of cooking comes from getting the most flavor out of what you're eating and the ingredients thereof, and it's not just can't make everything taste like butter. It'd be delicious. It is delicious, but it's not good for you. Very bad for you. Not very bad. I mean, it's not cigarettes, but it's not good for you. You have to watch that. Calories. Cholesterol. That kind of stuff. I love when I get to use my fancy chef bowls. They're cool because I have like a whole set. And they all match and they all have lids, and if they both fit together, it's very cool. That's the steak. We're going to slice this up in a moment. The only thing that needs to go on here is the tortillas to heat those up. We're going to put the rest of the steak over here. And yes, we are going to use the rest of this beautiful beef bone. It's going to be some nice stock. Yeah, nice stock. Maybe I'll just gnaw on it in a football game. Maybe a deer steak bone. Caveman style. And now we're going to soak up all the flavor into this tortilla. Oh, yeah. Not all of it. We want to save some for one of the other tortillas too. Make sure we drip it all over ourselves and everything else. Okay, we got cheese, meat, greens, tortillas, Greek yogurt, which is basically sour cream. And it's non-fat and doesn't taste as good. Probably won't notice it if nobody tells you between sour cream and Greek yogurt. with that, we'll be right back. Now, a lot of times my wife and I just share a plate, but tacos, you gotta have something to eat. You know, something has to be under your taco while you're eating it. It looks like my screen froze. Oh, it's back. We're back. Yes. Whatever. We're not gonna do anything fancy. We do have a lot of time left, and I'm almost done with the tacos. We shall see. It is a snowy winter wonderland out there. Like you can hear the wind out there from inside. Well, I can. Look at that. That's too much. That is too much. We're going to share that wealth with our other tortillas. All right. You get some. And you get some. A big greasy mess. Yeah. See what I mean? I'm not super duper coordinated. Okay. Isn't that cute? Little taco holders. We don't need, we're not going to have 3 tacos. What am I doing? Oh. We'll keep doing it though, apparently. This is completely superfluous. No, we can't fit both of these in here. That would be cool because that would actually. Oh. No, not really. Maybe it'll look cool to someone. Now we gotta cut this steak up. It's too tough to use in giant chunks like this. Get it? Not by much though. Whew. Wait, Ryan, why are you putting it back in there? You just cut it off. Because there's a bunch of juices at the bottom of this, and then it's going to coat all these delicious pieces with their own gravy. And I accidentally cooked it medium. Straight up medium. Even worse, depending on the piece. But it's still very tender, very delicious. Really didn't get any of the cumin or that flavor at all. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. I don't want it to taste, overpower the taste, but I just want to add to it. You get it. I'm not fast. I'm a slow man. I'm a slow man. Yeah, I mean, when I reheated it, I overcooked it by a bunch. It's still delicious. It's still extremely tender. I mean, yeah, they did a great job on it last night. My only note was that they cut it. I'm a slow man. Da, 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 da. I'm a slow man. I'm a slow man. Da, 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 da. I'm a slow man. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm trying to just pull the pieces of fat out of here because I like them. Telly prefers not to have them. And of course, we just sear them once again. Sear them. Hardly know them. That's not the. Doesn't have the punch. It's too ambiguous. Slow man. Slow man. Stop and sizzle. I didn't miss any on that one. Hey, Tally! I got tacos.
Tacos.
I was wondering if you could do me a huge favor.
Which is?
And just kind of film me filling one of these.
Yeah. How do you want me to film?
With your phone.
Oh, with my phone?
Yes, please. I'm streaming on my, on my computer. Yeah. Get the other stuff. The cheese right on top of this. shredded too much cheese, but that's okay.
That's shredded?
Well,
sliced.
Peeled?
Peeled.
Okay. I'm going to chop up the spinach real quick, just a little. Lots of spinach. Because spinach is good for you. And we don't eat enough food that's good for you. Our junk food intake definitely outweighs our actual food intake. Something. Words. Hey, I saw that. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Damn it. Dave. Okay, so see, I knew I was being too neat, right? Big thing. Anyway, at least I didn't really lose anything. Maybe there's a piece of beef down there, but we'll find that easy enough.
I like the hat.
Thanks. It's Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? 3 on this thing, they're too close. This is not.
Disagree.
It should have more spot for 3 tacos.
I think it's fine.
You mean it's fine with 2 tacos, or do you think it's fine?
I think it's fine with 3.
Well, it just clearly isn't because it just fell all over the place.
Well, you're also not that coordinated.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And? Here, let's get some sour cream on these.
Mm-hmm. We use Greek yogurt for sour cream in this house. Tastes
Yeah.
about the same, and it's a little bit healthier.
See? Told you.
Mm-hmm. I'm the one who told him.
Right. Teamwork.
Makes the bean work. That's Jimmy.
I'm gonna make mine. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, you gotta taste one so people can see how good it is.
Ready for this?
Are you ready for it?
Oh, I'm so ready for this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Look good?
Really good.
Fresh? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Yeah. Don't need all that extra.
I'm gonna take these two.
Go. Yeah, get out of here. Actually, you want to press stop on my stream? I got it. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your tacos.
I don't know how to do this.
Escape. And then just close that. Or end stream right there. Yeah.